Neil Robertson safely through to semi-finals here at the Coral World Grand Prix in Cheltenham with a 5-1 win over Joe Perry. Joe took the opening frame, then you really seemed to take control, Neil.
Yeah, Joe started off really well. It was a good kind of counter clearance he did, and but after that he didn't. On reflection, I don't think he did a lot wrong. I was like having one of those days where kind of any long balls I was going for, they were all going in, yeah, when that's happening, I feel fantastic about my game, and I was able to rack up a couple of big breaks, and then the 140 was really nice to go in the interval at 3-1, and then after that I just I capitalised on two misses I think he had really, and then he had a chance to go 3-2 actually. He had half a chance at a long blue, but apart from that, he didn't really do much wrong. It could have quite easily been, instead of like after the 6 frames 5-1 to me, it could have quite easily been sort of 3-all. I just happened to be maybe just a touch more clinical.
Your game's been at a very high level for a lot of years now, but just lately you do seem to have found another gear. What's happened? What's changed?
Just the last 2 years. I mean, as a family we had well documented issues away from the table, and I can say that I wouldn't be able to be in this position if it wasn't for Miller, with the way she's been. Also with the birth of Penelope, she's the one who's like, she's struggling with like 4 hours sleep a night. She allows me to sleep in before these matches and before these events. So just, I'm kind of really motivated to do it for her as well. And I can't really complain about being tired myself with playing too many matches, because if I came home and started complaining that I was tired and she's on like 4 hours sleep a night with the kids, then she'd probably kick me out. So it's just the happiness away from the table I think is key. I've been practicing really well obviously, but it's just away from the table. I can go to tournaments and everything's good at home, and it makes a big difference when you've got a family. That's one of the challenges I guess when you're a player who's got a family, is that you have those other factors to take into account as well.
Absolutely. Now, you've already won the European Masters this season and the Champion of Champions. What's the likelihood we're going to add a third to that on Sunday?
It would be nice, yeah, absolutely. But I've still got to win the semi-finals against two really top players in the game as well. So yeah, but I'm not really sort of too fussed about being in the final or anything. I'm just playing, and then if I play great, then I've got a great chance of winning. And then if I don't play well, then there's a chance I'll lose. So but I'm just going to go out, and I believe my best is good enough.
And just to look ahead, potential semi-final opponents in tomorrow night's semi-final, you've got John Higgins. John Higgins knocked you out of the World Championship last year, and Karen Wilson. Every time you've played him, it's gone to a deciding frame.
Oh, right.
Any preference, any thoughts?
No, I can't remember the last time I played Karen, actually. I think maybe we've only played a couple of times in our career. I think we always seem to manage to dodge each other in the draws. It's kind of funny that. And John, we've had some amazing matches over the years, and it always seems to go really close as well. So either play offers slightly different sort of threats, I suppose, but you enjoy playing those kind of players as well at the same time.
And I've got to ask you before I let you go, there's been a little bit of chatter online. What are you drinking during the games? Because it's some funky green drink, and people are asking what it is. So I've got to ask, what is it?
No, it's just like a green smoothie. But obviously it's just one of those innocent smoothies you get at Tesco's or Starbucks or wherever. And I can't have the label on, so it probably looks a lot worse than what it is when it's got the label wrapped around it. So it's just like a little bit of like a fruit smoothie that I have, and I've concentrated a bit more in recent times of maybe not eating too much before I go out and play and feel bloated. So I'll just trickle in a bit of nutrition here and there throughout the match, and then I seem to not be hungry, and I don't also seem to be sort of tired by being too full.
Certainly seems to work. Good luck in the semi-final, Neil.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.